Man, how are you supposed to keep up with all these client methods? Is it like today I'm supposed to be doing outreach, tomorrow I'm supposed to be doing TikTok dances?
Well, listen, bro, TikTok has clearly ruined society, but it's your offer.
So you're telling me this won't get me clients?
Yeah, maybe it'll get you clients for your OnlyFans account.
But bro, I've got a dancing cat.
Cats? What the?
What's up, guys? It's Frankie here, and today we're going to be talking about fixing your broken offers. And for those of you guys who don't know me already, my name's Frankie Finn. I wrote this best-selling book on Amazon, built 3 of my own agencies up, and I also help thousands of people around the world to live more of this more beach, less laptop. Today we're going to be talking about fixing your broken offers, and a lot of you guys out there are doing a lot of crazy-ass shit because you have an offer that's not working. I see people doing appointment setters and trying to hire superstar media buyers and salespeople and trying to do all kinds of wacky, crazy shit when really just an offer. And I want to show you guys in this simple video a simple way to go deeper on your offer and to make it catch more with clients and also to increase the believability of it. So let's get into how to do that right now. All right, so the vast majority of you beautiful motherfuckers listening to this video, I love you guys, but you got shitty offers. In fact, if I look at about 19 or so out of 20 agency offers, they kind of all sound the same. And most of them are what I call the undefined more. Undefined more sounds like this. We can get you more leads and more sales and more customers and more clients and more. Come on down to Frankie Finn's Moratorium. Doesn't work, by the way. And I'll tell you why it doesn't work. Because 1,000 other asshole marketers before you have ruined that promise. So we got to get more specific than more. I'll tell you then what most people do is they use generic platitudes and then try and strap an over-the-top guarantee. So strategy number 1 is the undefined more. Strategy number 2 that most people are using is, and I'll give you a real-life example of the offering as well, how to fix it, but is they add the word quality. They say, well, our leads are quality. Problem with that again? 1,000 other asshole marketers have ruined it before you. It has no Schwartz built in, and you need to, whenever possible, use the Schwartz.
You have the ring, and I see your Schwartz is as big as mine. Now let's see how well you handle it.
All right, so thing number 3 that most people do is what they do, the over-the-top guarantee. And that sounds like this. We get you, sometimes they even combine these, by the way. They say, we can get you more quality leads, guaranteed, or we'll pay you $1,000. And unfortunately, a lot of people read Alex Hormozi's book and took that to mean that the way to sell anything is to strap an over-the-top guarantee. But as many of you guys have found out, all you get are skeptical-ass business owners, and the only people who fall for it are kind of, lack of a better word, like the bottom-of-the-barrel kind of dummy clients that you wouldn't want in the first place. So we're going to say a big no to this, and I want to show you guys a better alternative to making your shit work. We got the green X through it, so you know it's serious. So how do we actually make our offers work? And almost always, the answer to this question is to go deeper, giggity, and think outcomes. Okay? So I'll give you a real-life example, and hopefully this will help you guys to clear the mud. But one of our mastermind members came to me and said, our offer is we can get quality leads. And he was doing this for personal injury attorneys. And what a lot of people would do in this situation is strap an over-the-top guarantee to it. So they'd say, we can get you quality leads, or we'll pay you $1,000. Guaranteed quality leads. And so I said instead, let's go deeper. I said, what do you mean by this word right here, quality? And we went back and forth at the end of the day, and he said something that said, he got specific on the outcome. So he said MVA, which in our terminology stands for motor vehicle accident. And then I said, okay, now tell me a little bit more about that. And it turned out there were four different qualifications of what made a quality lead. So one of those things is they had to be within a statute of limitations. In the legal industry, you can only sue somebody for a certain period of time, usually like 3 or 4 years, depending on the state. So they had to be within that time window. They also had to not already have an attorney, right? Like they couldn't have had someone else. And they also had to not have been at fault for the accident. And they also had to have insurance. And we figured out these 4 things. And then I said, tell me more about what a typical average result is. And he said, for the clients we get right now, we get about every $100 we spend on Facebook, we get a lead. And then of those, $100 we spend, they might close 1 in 4 of them. That's probably pretty typical. So here's where we took that. We said, hey, you're closing 1 in 4 out of 5 people right now. And so on average, they're going to spend about $500 to get this outcome. They're going to get a motor vehicle accident case. And there's 4 specific criteria on that. In his case, no inside statute of limitations, not already represented by attorney, he has insurance, and not at fault for the accident. And when we started, we changed the promise. Instead of saying we'll get you quality leads, but we went deeper into the outcome of what an actual quality lead represents to that specific market. All of a sudden we said, hey, we can get you motor vehicle accident cases for $500 a signed case that inside statute of limitations, not currently represented by an attorney, have insurance, not at fault, and we'll get them to you for $500 a piece using Facebook ads. All of a sudden, that became a really sexy offer. So almost always, by the way, if your offer is not selling, it's because it's too damn vague. And where we want to do is move this more towards the specific outcome that it actually creates for that person. So if I say to you, I can help you lose weight, that's on the vague side of the promise. Now, if I say to you, I can help you lose 10 pounds, that's a little bit more specific. If I say, I can help you to lose 10 pounds within 30 days, again, we're getting more specific. If I say I can help you lose 10 pounds in 30 days using simple little 10-minute exercises that anybody can do at home without any weights or exercises, again, we're getting more specific. If I say I can help you lose 10 pounds in 30 days using simple little exercises that take 10 minutes that anyone can do at home, and you can still eat cake and dessert, again, we're getting more specific. Now, you don't want to abuse this and start promising things that are not actually true, things that you cannot actually deliver. You want to focus on where can I make my promise unspecific. And I'll tell you the ultimate example of vague and unspecific is I've had people bring me offers and they're basically, if you're a business owner, we could increase your profits. And what happens is everybody listening to this is a business owner, and yet do you feel like that's talking to you? Because I personally don't. And so almost always it's literally you're just not specific enough on what the outcome it creates. And the outcome, by the way, comes from your client, not from you, right? What is a quality lead? Well, that's going to be different to an attorney than it is to a dentist, than it is going to be for an online coach. That's going to be different from an e-commerce store. So you want to focus wherever possible on the specific outcomes it creates. Now, not all of an offer is a specific outcome, but this is the piece that I see that is missing most often. It is defined in, we'll get you the more quality guaranteed, undefined leads, undefined outcome, and shout it at people. And then there's a tendency to feel like you have to promise more and more, when actually what you need to do is go deeper on the shit that you're already doing. So I hope that helps you guys to be able to dial your stuff in. And I would always, by the way, encourage you not to go this alone. So for those of you guys who are not sure, by the way, specificity, whenever possible, prints cash. And what does not print cash is vague, unspecific, undefined more. And by the way, the most specific, meaningful promise you can make is think of one of something. If you could just bring somebody one of something and you had to be specific about that one thing would be, what is that? Because that's what you need to be offering to your marketplace. And I hope that helps clear the mud for a lot of you guys who are stuck on your offers. That's all I got for you guys in this video. If you're not already subscribed, make sure to subscribe. You get to see dad guns and corny jokes. And may the force be with you.
Hey guys, if you like this video, you may also like my best-selling book here, Beyond the Agency Box. It is all about scaling a digital marketing agency while eliminating meetings and phone calls. We actually sell our stuff phoneless. We don't have any client meetings, and we also hire our team entirely without meeting phone calls, which allows us to, actually kind of live a life. I've laid out the entire blueprint and everything you need to know, getting clients, onboarding, setting expectations, scaling, building a team, you name it. It has been a bestseller on Amazon now for over 5 straight years, but now you can get it even cheaper than you can get it on Amazon. So I can't tell you the exact price because it may change when this video is released, but there should be a link to it below, either in the description of the video or as well as a pinned comment. So if you're interested in that, check out that video and you can get a copy for super cheap.